Hey traders, Ryan from blockstocks.com. This video is about squeeze indicator and the early in, early out custom indicator. What it measures is a consolidation squeeze prior to a burst of momentum. Now whether that's up or down, we'll look at how to determine that. It basically measures when the Bollinger Bands compress into the Keltner channel. The Keltner channel measures average true range or volatility, and the Bollinger Bands measure standard deviations of previous past price. So when the Bollinger Band compresses within a Keltner channel, that's called a squeeze. And when it exits the Keltner channel, that's called firing. And you can see here that we got quite a burst of momentum as the Bollinger Band exits the Keltner channel. I've found from my experience that as the Bollinger Band exits the Keltner channel, that the price action will go in the direction of whatever the MACD is at that moment. So if we drop down here where this is about to exit the Keltner channel, we look at the MACD at that moment right here, it's crossing to the upside, so it's very likely that the price action will be up as well. If we look at a downside example, we have the Bollinger Band coming near the Keltner channel in this instance, and as it re-exits the Keltner channel area, the MACD at this moment down here is downward momentum, and so the price action fired to the downside. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like in thinkorswim, and we have some custom indicators there that make it easier to visualize what's happening. Here's thinkorswim, and Tesla is a really nice example to demonstrate squeezes because it's such a volatile stock. So we're looking at about the same section of price, and you can see here where the Bollinger Bands compress into the Keltner channel. You get these dots on the horizon line of the SqueezePRO indicator, and there's different color dots: black, red, and sometimes orange, which simply indicate the strength of a squeeze. So it captures most of the squeezes. Now, this is a custom indicator that was purchased. I believe thinkorswim comes with a generic version of the squeeze indicator, but it'll only show red dots. If you want to capture more squeezes, such as the black and the orange, you can purchase this custom indicator from simplertrading.com, and I'll include a link, if you haven't already received it, to that website. So it's showing us that every time you get these dots, that a consolidation squeeze is forming. What these bars are, the histogram bars, light blue is increasing positive momentum, dark blue is decreasing positive momentum, red is increasing negative momentum, yellow is decreasing negative momentum. And then and you can look at the history of how many bars are typical after a squeeze fires, and it's usually about the same. So I would say that's something like 7 to 9 bars for Tesla, and it can be different for different stocks, but typically 7 to 9 upward histogram bars. So you might want to exit at 7 or 8 if you're trading this momentum right here. One other indicator that I use that is also a custom purchased indicator from simplertrading.com are these little green circles on the price candles. What they're called is early in, early out, and what it indicates is when a squeeze is about to fire imminently. If you get a green dot on a normal colored candle, that means that it's about to fire up. So you're going to get, you can take a long position. If you start to see a squeeze forming and you start to get these green dots, that's basically telling you that would be a good place to enter a position. And since it's a green circle on a normal color candle, then that's presumably an upward momentum trade. Now, if you see a green dot on a green candle, you can see that all of the candles are, let me just make this a little bit easier for you to see. these candles are just matched to the color of the histograms. You got light blue candles here, you have dark blue candles here, and you have red here and yellow here. But if you see a green candle with that circle, that means that the histogram bar, that means that the squeeze is thinking that it's going to fire downward. So if you get a green circle on a normal color bar, that's an upward momentum burst, an upward squeeze firing. And if you get a green circle on a green candle, then that's presumably a downward firing squeeze.